It is me, Dominique, bringing you part 90 of Bible Trivia.
The first question is, what did God take from Adam to form Eve? If you said his rib, you're correct. Who wrote the book of David? If you said there is no such book, you're correct. What did God show Gideon by making dew appear on a fleece? If you said that he wanted him to be the leader of Israel, you're correct. Who cried when he heard a rooster crow? If you said Peter, you're correct. Who wrote, "All things work together for the good to them that love God"? If you said Paul, you're correct.
It is me, Dominique, bringing you part 91 of Bible Trivia.
The first question is, fill in the last word. I am the vine, ye are the... If you said branches, you're correct. Which disciple complained that perfume used to anoint Jesus could have been sold for the poor? If you said Judas, you're correct. Name the mother of Isaac. If you said Sarah, you're correct. Which of these was not a prophet? Joel, Jeremiah, Jonah, or Jordan? If you said Jordan, you're correct. Which of these is not a river? Sinai, Tigris, Euphrates, or Jordan? If you said Sinai, you're correct. It is me, Dominique, bringing you episode 92 of Bible Trivia. The first question is, what is another term for Canaan? If you said the promised land, you're correct. What did Jesus change water into? If you said wine, you're correct. Who was the father of Isaac? If you said Abraham, you're correct. How many times did Moses stretch out his hand over the Red Sea? If you said twice, you're correct. Fill in the last word. My God, why hast thou forsaken? If you said me, you're correct. Fill in the missing word. No man cometh unto the but by me. If you said Father, you're correct.
It is me, Dominique, bringing you part 93 of Bible Trivia.
False teachers are like wolves disguised in the clothing of what kind of animal? If you said sheep, you're correct. Whom did Jesus quote the book of Deuteronomy 3 times? Peter, Satan, Herod, or the Pharisees? If you said Satan, you're correct. Who was stabbed in the side with a spear after he was already dead? If you said Jesus, you're correct. God said, I will make a helper for him. What did he make? If you said woman or Eve, you're correct. What was the next Israelite leader after Moses? If you said Joshua, you're correct. Who sent his sons to Egypt for grain? If you said Jacob, you're correct.
It is me, Dominique, bringing you part 94 of Bible Trivia.
Who gave at least 550 animals to his brother as a peace offering? If you said Jacob, you're correct. What nationality was Hagar, Sarah's maid? Hebrew, Ethiopian, Egyptian, or Canaanite? If you said Egyptian, you're correct. What did the first angels mentioned in the Bible hold? If you said a flaming sword, you're correct. Which son of Jacob was his favorite? If you said Joseph, you're correct. When we talk about years and dates in history, what is meant by the initials BC? If you said before Christ, you're correct. The Bible says that it is better not to make a promise than to do what? If you said make a promise and break it, you're correct.
It is me, Dominique, bringing you part 95 of Bible Trivia.
What did Joseph of Arimathea ask to do? If you said bury Jesus, you're correct. What was Moses' brother's name? If you said Aaron, you're correct. What relative was Cain to Abel? If you said his brother, you're correct. Which of these was a prophet? Enoch, Ebenezer, Amos, or Ezekiel? If you said Ezekiel, you're correct. What were people who lived in Colossae called? If you said Colossians, you're correct. Which book refers to angels and a flaming sword? If you said Genesis, you're correct.
It is me, Dominique, bringing you episode 96 of Bible Trivia.
What did Joseph's brothers dip his coat into to make their father think he was dead? If you said goat's blood, you're correct. What prophet asked God to make a shadow move backwards? Daniel, Jonah, Isaiah, or Moses? If you said Isaiah, you're correct. Who died by his own sword? Goliath, Judas, Ahab, or Peter? If you said Goliath, you're correct. Name the last book of the Old Testament. If you said Malachi, you're correct. What two men were mending fish nets when Jesus called them to be his disciples? If you said James and John, you're correct. 3 virtues were written about: faith, hope, and... If you said charity or love, you're correct.
It is me, Dominique, bringing you part 97 of Bible Trivia.
The first question is, who threw Joseph into a pit? If you said his brothers, you're correct. What country is known as the Holy Land? If you said Israel, you're correct. How did Jesus once save the lives of his disciples? If you said he stopped a storm, you're correct. Which of these men was stoned to death? Stephen, Paul, Saul, or Abel? If you said Stephen, you're correct. How many kinds of birds did Noah send out of the ark to search for land? If you said 2, you're correct. Who cast lots near the cross of Jesus? If you said the soldiers, you're correct.